Okay, there we go. Stream rebooted. Yeah, that was just me forgetting to open Exit Up first. So, chat's over there. That's the wrong place. Actually no, that probably is the better place for chat. I guess we'll see. I'm not sure where it's gonna be best yet, but chat should be up. Yep, chat's up. Okay, I'll move it if need be. So, I already rolled. It's on the old recording, but I'm playing Mamizou this time around. So, I wasn't really feeling Gensouband. See, I played it a couple weeks ago. I had a good Yoshiko run going, and I died to some, like, parasitic infection that just insta-kills you if you don't cure it in time. Because I didn't know what it was, because there's too much text in this game to not skip 99.99% of it. And I didn't piece two and two together, but I know what happens now. I know how to recognize it. It's pretty hard to not recognize, honestly. Might be curious to know that behind my webcam is my desktop, which you can also just see if I click off of Gensouband, because this game's kind of weird like that. But anyway, so I'm gonna open the old Yoshika file and, like, go off of that one, because that means it retains, like, the monster stuff and whatnot, too. No. I pay close attention if I'm fighting fungal stuff in CDDA. Also, that, well, I would say, like, that's different because it shows up in the menu, but this showed up too. It just didn't really say what it was. There was just a red timer on my screen and no further info besides, for some inexplicable reason, selling stuff only gets you 1 gold if you're infected. I googled it and I think it's, like, from some mech anime or it's some, like, Gundam thing. Whatever infection it is, whatever parasite. I don't remember. It's some virus, maybe? I honestly can't recall. But it's apparently a random mutation you can get, so you have to get a potion of cure mutation. But yeah, I was chatting with someone in the Asprey server last night about Gensouband, so that kind of got me wanting to play it again. I hear the magic system is actually kind of neat in here. I haven't really tried it much, so I was hoping I'd get a character who can do magic, and Mamizou probably can if I had to guess. So I guess we'll see. Yes, Onizuka, thank you. Having to reboot the stream totally threw me off. You're right. Hold on a second. I totally did forget. You were right to remind me. Here, he can be over here for anyone who decides they want to look at my taskbar. I do really like him. How'd you get him looking so good with the transparency? That must have taken some work. So let's see what she does. You were the boss of the Bake Danuki. Even after living in the outside world until recently, you've already assimilated into the society of Gensokyo. Your powers include abilities to transform either yourself or the enemies. Also, you can call your Teneki subordinates to attack your enemies. Transformation skills require intelligence and wisdom. Using your followers requires charisma. Okay. I'm not really into followers in these games usually. I've never really played many characters where they've, like, worked out and felt good. So I'll probably go for the intelligence and wisdom, if anything. But she's got good stats all around. She's supposed to be a powerful character, I see that. So she'll still be able to fight fine by the looks of it, I think. So I kind of wanted to try, like, mysticism or whatever it's called, I think. But I guess that's not going to happen. Let me look at some of these real quick here, so... Transformation. Has various offensive spells, but best known for transformation spells. While being transformed, your physical stats are greatly increased, but you can't read scrolls and so your equipment is disabled. Keep that in mind when using these spells. Spells in this room generally cost a lot of MP. I mean, she probably gets her own transformation stuff, right? So I don't have to take this if I don't want to. They give me other options. What's darkness? I assume it's a lot of damage stuff. Has many darkness attacks and ominous spells borrowing demonic power. Has plenty of offense-related support spells, making it suitable for close combat proficient classes. Especially effective against living beings and lawfully aligned creatures. Yada yada yada. Bad fail effects, vulnerable to holy. Okay, vulnerable to holy is kind of scary. She's probably already vulnerable to holy. Necromancy. That's interesting for Mamizou. There's many nether and curse attacks and ominous spells bearing power of the dead. Compared to the darkness, this has more defensive support spells. Okay. So it's the same kind of thing. That sounds kind of fun. So it's like Darkness with more support stuff. That might be neat. Chaos just sounds like a bad idea. I've never really done Chaos before. Inconsistent support spells. Bad things can happen if you fail. Uses higher elements like mana. That is pretty impressive, though. And Occult as well, which was added. It is, like, I think totally original to this game. Treats urban legends that recently have been manifesting consecutive spells as many offensive summoning spells along with some support spells. Any gimmicky spells that require specific condition to go off for some sort of additional cost. All versus normal aptitude for this realm, so anyone can use it. I think I'm gonna try Necromancy. As funny as that sounds to do, like, Necromancy build Mamizou. Don't mind me, though. I'm gonna give it a shot, I guess. Okay. I never really put too much thought into these, honestly. I'm probably just gonna go with Ordinary. I mean, I want it to be decent at spellcasting and melee, so I don't want to mess that up by picking something that'll hurt one or the other. So that's fine. Keep all this the same. And so Intelligence and Wisdom, you say. We need a certain amount of Wisdom, otherwise we're gonna have, like, no MP. So I kind of have to take a bit there. Okay, let's try this, I guess. I'm not really concerned with Charisma after all. 37 MP. That seems good for level 1. Oops, no, I didn't mean to hit that. I think I had both of these on 19. And maybe something like this. I guess it rolled differently this time. We'll put them up on 20. Sure. Whatever. That's fine too then. I have no background and or goals. Okay. Real quick here, let me set my graphics. So you go to this menu here by using the %sign. Load user profile. Tile.graph. Yep, okay. There we go. That's mostly good now. I just need to change... What's this done again? Is it... 7? No, it's not that one. So it's 4. And there's a special, like, shortcut you can use to do the player. Hold on a sec. Do I still have instructions for this? I might... That's for the English translation, that's relevant. Hold on a second. Tile... Let me just figure this out here. Gensouband. Okay, here's the website. And from here, link to the tile set. Okay, so you input 0. Okay, so 0. And 0. Wait, no, it's like V. Hold on. Okay, I was looking at the wrong instructions. Okay. So hit 4 here, put in lowercase v, select your symbol. Okay, let me squint. Alright, I see Mamizou. She's easy to pick out. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let me just dump that back to the file. Tile.graph. Okay, alright, we're good. Mamizou has been set, and if we reload, we get to keep her. Though I'm considering maybe, like, upon game over, doing a different character. I'm gonna say different character if I'm not vibing with them, or if I hit like level 10 or something, because I don't want to wait at level 1 to some bad luck and just say, oh, that's it for that one. So let's see. So we already start with some stuff. Detect monsters, teleport, and comfort me. Okay. I don't know exactly how comfort me works. I mean, I can kind of guess that it, like, dodges a hit and teleports you away or something, but I don't know. And I forget how to browse stuff in this list, if you even can. They should have a book, too. And just learn one new spell. Malediction is just damage, so I will take Malediction. Yes, thank you. And if I cast that, I should get some free XP. 5. Okay. Alright. I have a little bit of money to spend. Do I have any gear at all? Review my gear. E. No weapon, just clothes. What are my weapon proficiencies? Where's that in here? Skill proficiency. Let's see. Aptitude. So I've got a few B's. Okay, only a few. Like only a couple for actual weapons. Katanas and blunt weapons, huh? Okay. Alright. Katanas can be kind of hard to come by. Great katanas, I think, are a thing, though. Unless that's just Elder Ring. I'm not sure anymore. But you can check, like, the kind of weapon that something is here. The bow staff is probably the only blunt weapon. Oh, Morningstar? Yeah, I can get a Morningstar. That might be a lot early on. But sure, I will spend all my money on a Morningstar. Okay. Typically, you can't really do too much with armor early on because encumbrance is kind of harsh in this. Let me see what I can do. Can I wear... I'll probably put on some Waraji. Yep, that's fine. Headdress is incredibly light. Okay. So for my next trick, I'm gonna buy a few torches. A few more. For good reason, you'll see. So typically, what you do to get your first few levels in here, there's almost always some way to get a few levels instantly in these games. In some variants, it's doing like a warg quest in Angband to get a bunch of EXP from the wargs and hit like level 10. If you're a witch, some games you just go to the swamp and use your big like line of sight damage thing on a bunch of water hounds and just level up. In some of them, you go throw flasks of oil at the rogues in the rogue quest, and in this one you throw torches at them because I think torches are better at this for throwing. However, do give me a lantern so I can see them from further away. I guess I have to detect monsters too, but I probably suck with it. Let's see here. So let's see. Got 100% fail rate. Really? 20 int and wisdom. Wait, how do these even scale with? Usually it says. That's weird. Oh. Oh, I have to do level 5 for it. Never mind. Okay. That's weird. I'm surprised that's already in there. Showing up. That's funny. But, I think most characters can just do this. I hope. That Mamizou can. So, just wait for them to show up. Is she stealthy? Oh, she's very stealthy. Okay. Oh, I have improvision. I should probably look at my character sheet. 50 feet, which I think is 5 tiles, probably. Weak to holy because of my realm, and see invis. Oh, that's nice. A lot of characters tend to get more things on that sheet as the game goes on. It's very generous with giving you stuff. Right, so... trying to remember how this game works. Okay, killed him. So V to throw, C to pick. Yeah, I guess I'll use over here. It's a lot faster if you use the numpad for this. Leveled up just for hitting him. He didn't die. Okay, the bandit moans. He likes it. He really likes it. I don't think he actually likes it. I think he's unconscious, if not worse. Oop. Now, a lot of classes can't take too many hits from this, so if you miss, you can kind of be in trouble, but I think I'm gonna be okay. The first few levels tend to be the toughest for spellcaster classes. But they tend to scale quite well, I think. Probably don't really need the torches, but I'm still gonna take them. Maybe use them in the dungeon too. Why not? Alright, but see, that instantly got me to level 3. It works. It's not like the reward from that's anything great, though. We just gain access to the house, but, like, there's not really much point. You can get a really good reward from doing this quest here and killing the Chupacabra. But it does indeed shred anything to pieces, so I think I want to wait on that for a little bit. So, let me just check and see what I have here. Evacuate some stuff. Probably all trash anyway. Mushrooms are universally trash after all. I mean, I have some strength. I could go the pickaxe route and just dig a lot to get money early on. That's also kind of really boring. I'm just gonna sell the pick, I think. Let me see here. 6 rations of food, huh? Okay. That's fine. I think you can buy food over at Nazarin's shop too. Would just be nice if I had a couple emergency buttons, like maybe a scroll of teleportation, a potion of cure serious wounds, even though that's not really that great. Cure critical's too expensive, and so is cure serious, actually. Okay, well, we got what we got, I guess. But you know what? I can probably get one more level up, actually. Turn undead. What does that do exactly? Hold on, I need to look at some of these spells. So how do I... Is it... I think you type capital? No? No. I don't remember how to look at spells in this game, which kind of sucks. If anyone happens to know, do let me know, but... Yeah, as anyone who has played Gensouband is watching right now. Pretty low, pretty low. Oni B, huh? I'm interested in turn undead. Interested in a lot of things here. Can I, like, question mark one in this menu? No. Alright, well, sure, let's just learn some stuff. I'll learn turn undead. Okay, and I guess that's all I'm gonna learn. Malediction, this guy. Nice. Nice, okay. Let me travel over here real quick. We have very nice stealth, which is good for traveling on the overworld this early, which can be quite deadly if you're unlucky. I'm gonna cast Turn Undead on this horse. Just to get the free XP, basically. Alright, so let's go into the mausoleum. Supplies. We're almost level 4, which is good. Might have already gotten like something here. Not quite yet. Soon, soon. Very soon, maybe. That reminds me. I bought some CDs recently, and there's one that I actually want to like add the music from to the stream. Because I suspect I'll like what's on it, because I bought it because I like the artist and I've heard some of their other stuff. And they give you permission, like if you buy their stuff, to stream it, from what I recall. But I don't have a CD drive. I have to buy a CD drive, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to get one eventually. I have a floppy disk drive, like external one. Funny enough, for similar reasons. Like, I found a bunch of floppy disks from my childhood a few years back and wanted to see what was on them. It wasn't anything too fancy. Like some sprite sheets, some old emulators, things like that from my childhood. 4. So, let's see. I wonder why it shows me all these that early. That's so strange that it does that. Can't learn any more spells yet. That's fine though. It's not really an issue learning spells in these games. You can, you know, technically just find more scrolls of spell and learn more. I don't think there's any limit in particular in that sense. Could be wrong though. Again, I'm not too familiar with casters. I typically don't really play them. I typically play like melee characters, sometimes melee caster hybrids, which might be what Mamizou is going to be. She does seem like she'd be pretty good in melee, right? Fighting is good. That's good enough. She's got a pretty good HP pool, level 4, I gotta say. Not like anything on DO1 really gives much XP, so let's go down a bit deeper. Find me some undead so I can try turn undead and see what happens. Is it gonna turn them into like humans? Because that's Itakai. This is some weird unique that they added. What is this thing? Information gathering AI set in the outside world takes shape as a byproduct of its previous information gathering. Looks kind of like Sumideka. Is this like something from the manga that I don't know about? Probably, right? Oh, it's dead. Okay. Was that a unique? It sounded like it was unique. Oh, here's a bunch from a previous run. I guess it's probably not, though, because these go in order of dungeon level, and that thing was on DL2. So, I guess it's just a rare encounter. Sure. Okay. Keep going down. I don't bring word of recall, but let's just be brave. It's okay. Let's go back away game. Ooh, traps are good. Early game XP. As long as your character's not Yoshika. I keep on hitting, if you can't tell, Shift 2. Which, guess what game? That's the character sheet in. That's right, it's Cataclysm. I guess I could talk about Cataclysm while I'm here too. I've been playing more recently. I've had a run going for a couple weeks. Part of why I haven't been streaming it is because I just save scum blatantly now. The game's more fun like that. In a game like this, I'm less obligated. Not obligated. I'm less liable to really care. I would rather just play it safe and lose my character in this kind of game. Because I feel like it's a lot easier to read situations and apply knowledge, and CDA can just kind of vary and you can get just totally destroyed by bad luck a lot of the time. That, and a lot of the game is about obfuscating your strength and enemy strength. And it's really difficult to gauge like how much your encumbrance, how much your speed and action speed and all that's going to have on encounters. You don't really know how strong something is. Your character can be pretty good in melee, but if like a spider gets the first hit on you and poisons you, or if something just drops your weapon, because some enemies like doing that, they like grabbing your arm specifically making you drop your weapon, then you just lose the fight anyway. Or you have to retreat, and it just leads to shitty situations. The game is just so volatile that I don't really care. It is a game where I feel comfortable save scumming, and I think for a lot of spectators that would probably ruin the spectacle, you know? I think people like seeing that risk involved, so I'll play this instead. But I've been doing Magicalism. I've been playing with Magicalism for essentially, well, I'm going to say the second time. The first time was prior to this run. I was playing an Experimental, but Experimental sucks right now. Maybe it's better now, but a few weeks ago it was super unstable, unplayable. So many things would just crash your game. You just seg fault and the game would just give up. Consistently too, sometimes. Sometimes you'd find yourself in a situation where the game kept seg faulting and you had to find out what was wrong and like avoid letting it happen. Otherwise, you'd just be stuck in a loop of seg faulting and not be able to play. Which doesn't feel very good, obviously. So I opted to, with someone's advice, they were saying stable's actually not that bad right now. So I switched over to stable. I've been playing on stable begrudgingly. Which sucks, because Experimental has a lot of cool features right now, actually. It marks down which, like, smartphones you read data from, which isn't even really worth doing typically, but in here, it's really good. Hold on, I gotta fight this guy. Yeah, I was gonna say he's just gonna teleport away. Whoever does that, he's a thief. But yeah, it's really cool. You can get like little bits of like the map building from the GPS data and things like that. It's really, really neat, and I like it a lot. I love just collecting smartphones, just bringing home like 100, waiting until I have a nice big pile of them, and just browsing through them all at once automatically, and just seeing my map fill in with interesting stuff nearby. It's a lot more interesting than just picking up like tourist guides and whatnot. And it's also a lot more interesting than browsing memory cards, which I think still exist. But regardless, this is like a much, much cooler system in my opinion. And it's not unstable, it's only an experimental. So I'm kind of sad I'm still playing unstable. Ooh, Broken Death Sword. That shouldn't really hurt too much, I don't think. Oh, I can't use malediction on it because it's a Tsukumogami. Am I in trouble? I seem to be... Oh, I'm afraid. Damn it, come on. Of course it does fear. Okay, alright, teleport. Wait, I'm poisoned? Broken Death Swords poison you. Oh, it's unfortunate. This is fire. I suppose sensitive. Okay, there we go. Alright, that gave me like 20 HP back. Okay, alright, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so life and death spells traditionally don't work on Tsukumogami. And like, things that aren't mortal. You know, like inanimate objects like swords. It's the same in Genius of Sephiroth, you can't use light and dark magic on Tsukumogami in there. So, a death sword is kind of scary for me if I can't melee it. And if it puts fear on me, I can't melee it. So, there's that. Oh, I should have thrown a torch. I bet that would have probably just insta-killed it. Gotta remember. Just to throw the torches. I kept them for that reason. Specifically for that kind of situation. And I just totally flubbed it and forgot. So, okay. I want to go the way I came so I can actually get back out, please. I have some stuff, including like an ego broadsword or whatever it was. So I'm gonna go back to town, I think, and ID stuff and sell. Get some money, buy some basic supplies because I don't really have them yet. This is the right way. But yeah, Cataclysm's been cool. In my current run, I'm leaning fairly heavily into the Magicalism stuff. I leaned even heavier into it in the previous run to spam Monobolt a lot. Monobolt is kind of ridiculously busted. But in this run, my character is also really good at melee. So now they have no weaknesses. Wow. Amazing. But, just today, I killed my first young black dragon, and like some hatchling too that was like a weaker one than a young one. They're kind of a hassle to butcher. I guess they're not terrible. But I feel like I don't really know what to do at this point. The stuff from the dragons is worth so much, like especially the blood, that I could trade for anything I wanted. The Forge of Wonders doesn't even have anything I want anymore. I already have the best weapon I've seen pop up there, which is a +2 Larcerian Hammer, which is really, really good. Does reach attacks too. Just one-shots a lot of stuff, honestly. Blatantly overpowered weapon. And there isn't really anything else that pops up there that I really want. I have a partial set of black dragon armor. The good kind, the scale kind, not the hide kind, so it's even better. I mean, I guess, like, I could go deeper in the dragon cave and, like, fight a better dragon, but I don't know. I feel like once you get strong enough in Cataclysm, you kind of start losing direction. You're like, well, I got stronger, I learned all these skills, but like, what for? I built a couple full cars from scratch in this run. I've repaired a dilapidated shed and made a partial home, which is more of a hassle than it should be in this game, really. Nice, okay. I'm sure that's decent, but I'm just gonna sell it. I need the cash. We'll get better weapons later. 7,000 is a lot to work with this early on. So, before I sell more stuff, let me grab a couple things here. I'll need... Let's get 2 Word of Recall. The good thing about not playing Yoshika is I'm not a stupid character this time, so I can get like a Staff of Perception and actually use it. That's good news. Hakurai amulets are nice, but they're also 3,000 gold, so I think I'm probably gonna wait on that. I don't know if it's cheaper to have Accu identify my stuff or to use the wand, but I'll just use Accu, I guess. Because I like her. Why not? Kinda gonna look through this after. Okay. So where can we put on the Dogi? If that's fine. Can we put on a hat? Specifically a token. Oh no, wait, the headdress. I guess they're the same. Yeah, they're the same weight. Okay, the headdress looks cool. We'll put that on. Ring of Levitation, might as well. We'll probably get Levitation soon anyway, but... Oh, I got a special hat. I'd like to go actually ID that to see what it does, because... Yeah, otherwise I don't really know. How much is it to warp to Colin's place? Is he one of the cheap places, or one of the expensive ones, I wonder? Teleport, put into 1,000, yeah, I'll pay that, that's fine. It's 1,000 just to go here for the first time. That's cheap. Alright, ID that for me, please. So let's see. He resists Fire Dark Shards, Nether. Gives light, which is nice this early on. It's nothing incredibly handy, but it's a good find this early. I'll say that for sure. I'll take it. Happily. I mean, if anything, the fact that it gives me an extra 15 AC is pretty slick. I do like that. We still have some junk here. Not much point getting the ribbon. Maybe I'll go kill the Chupacabra. I should be able to use my magic on it, right? Right? I hope. Do they have, like... So, I'd like Firebolts preferably, but I think I'm gonna take this one, the Frostbolts. I typically don't buy this stuff, but... Well, not Gensouband at least. Maybe in other variants. I gotta remember, like, though, it's pretty good. These ones can be really good in the early game, for sure. So I should take advantage of them, I think. Charge my stuff. Okay. So let me pick up a couple more things real quick here. For these trash potions I really don't need. And let me get... Cure critical wounds. As well as... You don't have teleportation? Gotta be kidding me, come on. Phase door is good enough, I guess. I'll take what I can get. Okay. Those are panic buttons for now. So the Chupacabra is pretty fast. I would kind of like to get another level or two first, but I think it'll be okay, maybe? Paralysis. I wonder if I can paralyze it. Sure, I'll learn that. I don't know, why not? Does this work? So it's got range. Okay. Alright. Sure. I'll try it out. Okay. I mean, if I beat this, I get a nice ribbon as a reward. Okay, so I'm gonna stand over here. Okay, it's right there. Alright, so let's just cast Malediction to start with. Blinks away. That didn't do much, though. And try the Frostbolts. I hold up. Is it dead? No, I just got EXP from hitting it. Okay, so it's meleeing me for a lot. I'm not doing as much damage as I hoped I would. Oh god. How did you blink on top of me? That's terrible luck. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Can I paralyze it? I'm gonna try this. I kind of have no expectations. Unaffected. Okay, is that just bad luck or what? I don't see anything saying that it can't be affected. So I think that means it was just bad luck, maybe? I'm gonna try again. Paralysis. Unaffected. Cool. Do I have any... I don't have anything I can use yet, unfortunately. But I'm gonna be using the Frostbolts. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm using the Frostbolts more than anything here. Oh, broke the tree, but missed the Chupacabra. That sucks. This thing's problem is that it's so fast. Oh, I leveled up again. I've gained 2 levels in here already just attacking this silly thing. Okay, good. Alright, with the trees out of the way, I can hit this thing from further away, which is great. Alright. That breaks the tree and hits the Chupacabra. Just passing turns waiting here. Level 9. Okay, I think we found a nice way to get some early levels, but it's kind of really, really risky. This thing almost killed me a couple times. I'm surprised it didn't kill me when it happened to, like, blink right next to me when we blinked at the same time. I came very close to dying there. I know that's gonna miss. It's okay. I think I'm gonna be fine at this point. I just need one more hit on it. It's gonna take a second for it to come back because it was scared. Alright, and I think we're good. Nice. I don't know the level. I'm level 10. My god, nice. Unexpected. I feel like maybe I should have just gotten a Constitution or something. But whatever. Alright, cool. So, oh, level 11. Did we get like 4, 5 levels? I think 5 levels from that. That's kind of absurd, actually. So Chupacabra can be a big EXP boost. I think Mamizou needs more XP to level up than others too, because she's supposed to be a powerful character. So that's really saying something. Okay, thank you. And let me identify the ribbon as well. Okay, that's strength, I think, red, right? I mean, I'll take whatever I can get. It's also armor class, so I'm good with it. Awesome. Okay. Let me buy a couple more things here. I still don't like the fact that I don't have many escape options. I guess it'll hopefully do. I can throw out those torches anytime, by the way. I guess I'll just try to throw them at something, maybe. Okay, that's whatever. We charge whatever we can, then. Alright, and recall into the mausoleum. I feel like at this point, maybe we should even just go somewhere else, but it's kind of hard to do that this early on, really. If I can get low enough to find, like, Divine Spirits, they're worth a little bit of XP, but I wonder if they're even worth it anymore. If we suddenly jumped up to level 11. I've got quite a few hours in this game, but as is the case with these games, it can be kind of hard to figure out just where you should be going for best efficiency at any given point. It's always a challenge in these games. I don't even have a cloak on yet, do I? Oh, okay. Let me see what we got here. Okay. I don't need that then. You can keep it. Melee doesn't seem all that good, but we'll get there, we'll get there. I can probably... Okay, so I could learn any spell from this first book so far, that's cool. Let's get Onibi. I assume it's just a fire attack, maybe, I don't really know. I guess we'll try it. I'm calling it Onibi because that's obviously what it says in Japanese. I can just kind of guess that. They just translated it as Oni Fire. I don't know how much Japanese knowledge the translator has. But at the same time, that's also, like, a preference thing, I guess. It's the kind of thing, it's very much like a fixed term. It's like a yokai kind of thing, ghost kind of thing. It's like a will-o-wisp, similar to that. So I would just like to keep it as Onibi. I feel like there might be some cases where I've translated it as will-o-wisp, but I guess it depends on the game. I don't know. Okay, so you can use Malediction and Quiver slots, oddly enough. Even though they're not, like, alive. Maybe it's just, death swords that are resistant to that stuff. That could be. Yeah, I think I'll just throw out these torches. I don't really need them. I don't really care to level my throwing. It's important, I don't think, is it? If anything, maybe I should be leveling up my my weapon skill a little bit by actually attacking stuff in melee. I'll try to a little bit more aggressively. I would like to find the stairs, though. There we go. I'm gonna check around a little bit more first. I don't want to attack that thing in melee for no reason, though. That's no good. N is a very useful key for spellcasters because it repeats your last action. And the spellcasting menu in this game is not cumbersome by any means. Ooh. Hey, let's try turn undead. Unaffected. You tell me a skeleton isn't undead? Or can I not turn it because there's no flesh left? I have no idea how it works. Maybe it was just bad luck. You know, you'd think there'd be more undead in the mausoleum, of all places. I think the grape jelly just drains your MP. Wow, it really doesn't take much from that. Okay, whatever. Get that MP back. Hey, fairies. Fairy godparents. I don't have any sort of AoE yet, huh? That's okay. Spellcasters tend to be about memorizing, like, which spell is on which combination. So for Onibi, it's M-A-E, for example. But depending on how many spells you actually, like, add to your rotation and end up using, that can get kind of tiring eventually, you know? I'm considering maybe, like, studying some of these spells further, though I think you might get that eventually by using them anyway, right? It's kind of technically a waste in that sense, I guess. But maybe I'll take another level in Onibi or something, or Malediction. I don't know. How many do I have? 4. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, I'll take a level in Onibi. Sure. I don't think that even buffed the damage. I don't know what it does then. Well, whatever. Let's just go. Feels pretty early to be on DL13 already, I gotta say. But I feel pretty safe down here, overall, I'd say. I think we'll be okay. Should be just fine. Can I turn that undead? What is the point of this? Why would I use turn on undead when I could just burn them to death because they're always weak to fire? I don't even know if turn undead is gonna, like, kill them or pacify them or turn them into villagers. I have no idea what it's gonna do yet. Ooh, scary. Oh, I'm confused. That's annoying. Okay, I got a lucky hit off. That's good. Oh yeah, have I gotten anything new here? So nothing new, no. Besides stuff I've gotten from my gear. Typically, a lot of characters get, like, levitation and stuff automatically at different points. Wouldn't be surprised if I get, like, some resists. I think Yoshika gets, like, free action, which is just paralysis resist, that kind of thing. Oh. Hi. Didn't mean to intrude on your little party. Oh no, Ochre Jelly. Do you guys resist fire? Can I hit you with fire? How do you feel about that? You don't really like it. Okay, I'll use fire then. You do a lot of damage, though. To the point where, like, if I failed more of those spell casts, like 2 more, I would have died. If I failed 1 more, I think I would have probably just teleported away. Phased Ward. I could have been in a worse position. Well. Sometimes that stuff just happens. Okay. Let me heal. These fairies are doing more than melee than they're doing with their actual Danmaku, it seems. Funny enough. I should really just use this on them. I'm waiting for them to go away. I'm just repeat resting here. Just leave me alone. You guys are... Oh, no, I mean, they're worth 17 XP. Anything double digit is still good at this point. I will graciously accept it. So, other stuff going on lately. I've been working on Sticker Survival again. I've made good progress over the past few days, actually. I did like 6 scripts yesterday, which is really good. Because in total, there's something like, I think, 108 scripts in the game. And I've got about a third plus change of those done right now. All of Jean's scripts are done, so Jean's dialogue is good to go. Obviously, it hasn't gotten, like, a proofread pass or anything like that quite yet. I'll get there when we get there. I've got someone who's offered to do it. I'm just gonna wait to touch base with him until I have more done, I think, probably. Sunflower fairies are weaker. Okay, I wasn't sure. I kind of prefer Onibi since it's more reliable damage, so I'll keep on using that, I guess, for now. Well, I mean, Malediction is only a beginner. Maybe it'd be easy to level it up. It's just skilled. For all it really matters, I'm not even sure, honestly. Is it just the fail chance? Oh wait, no, now it says Onibi does 27 damage. Is that because I level up or something? I wonder. I have no clue. I have these two. I can use these to detect monsters and teleport. Oh. Oh, yeah, so teleport, but it's got a 100% fail chance. Why? Why? Why is it that difficult to cast? That's crazy. Here, let's use this on the priest. Poor guy. Ooh. Okay, zombified kobold. Surely if I can turn something, it's gonna be you. What do you mean? What is the point of this spell? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go get the wiki up. Because there's a Gensouband wiki. It's pretty good. Oh, Katiban wiki. Let me go look here. In fact, you know what? You know what? I don't mind terribly. Here we go. Welcome to the wiki. I can live translate whatever I want to see, essentially. So let me find where the magics are here. Classes, races, and stuff. Magic system. Here we go. Magic realms. Okay. And I think Shirio is probably going to be Necromancer, right? Yep. Okay. All right. So all this does is fear undead. Oh, that is such a waste of a spell slot. And it hasn't even worked for me a single time so far. That's terrible. Pathetic. But Onibi is nice to have. It is indeed Onibi. We got resist nether. Summon skeleton, but like... can the skeleton like vary? And this just tries to charm an undead, of course. Yeah, I mean, everything there's kind of obvious. I don't really want to spoil the later books until I get them. There's not really much point, Oh, so... So, Detect on Life picks up undead, demons, inanimate stuff. It's not just undead. That's handy, actually. That's kind of nice. But I already have Detect Monsters, so... Well, whatever. I mean, it even says right there with Malediction. It doesn't work on demons, undead, and inanimate stuff. So why did it work in quiver slots? What are quiver slots exactly in that case, huh? That's strange. Okay. Whatever. At least I have a reference up now. Use that when we need it. Sunflower fairies overrun with fear. Well, you shouldn't have come back, maybe. Okay. I do look forward to finding the second book. I mean, you can pretty reliably purchase the second book, I guess. Maybe not in the starting town, but I'll have to go grab it somewhere at one point, huh? That'd be nice. Oh, I love the look of this place. What are you talking about? Look, there's traps and everything. Let me see. We got semantic mapping. Sure. I don't really care about the witch cap. You can keep that, though. Alright, so detect monsters. Ooh. Duralians aren't really a big deal, though. I don't think they're worth much, right? These are the guys from, that one anime. 70 XP. The mains is worth 8. Cave works are worth 10. I mean, I guess all these hordes... Oh wait, hold on a sec. Was that a talk? Was that like Rumia or something over there? Who was that? No, it's just a stray god. Okay, never mind. Stere Kami. Just only beat them. They're not a big deal. Decent chunk of XP too, that's nice. Oh, I didn't bring anything from my light. I forgot to get oil. I kind of just bought it for the first quest and then forgot about it. My bad. I think the Drellians explode. I guess not. I'm surprised. Huh. Thought that was their thing. I guess not. Alright, let me check some stuff here. So besides sticker survival, I've also been hired to work on some game dev stuff alongside a couple of friends who are already on the job. I'm doing a little bit of coding as well as kind of like helping direct them and keep them on course a little bit. So I can't talk too much about that yet, I don't think, but... Oh, right. I was hitting the button I have bound to magic in Cataclysm there. And wondering why it wasn't working. But it's been fun so far. It's been nice to work on something like that for a change. These guys have Firebolt, I think. So I really don't want to get hit by Firebolt right now. I'd probably just die. Actually, I resist fire, so I probably wouldn't just die. But I wouldn't like it. I promise you, I would not like it. Yeah, I can't really melee these guys very effectively with as many of them here. I kind of need to clear them out quickly, so I'm just gonna spam Onib. Oh. Oh, look, it's undead. Amazing. Look, they exist. I have no power over them. They're not scared of me. Should be, but they're not. I kind of don't really want to melee these guys, though, because they can lower your con, I think. Which is a pain, because it means I have to go fix it after. I want to hit level 13, please. Yeah, I was gonna say, mains, they resist everything I have, actually. Good thing they're pretty easy to take out in melee, huh? They resist fire and, my other thing. Which, I assume it's doing nether damage, right? Probably? Or dark? Probably nether. Doesn't really say here. I have to go look it up. Ah, jeez, come on. But I noticed Malediction is already skilled, so that's good. Just keep on spamming these. They'll eventually get up there. Okay, just wait that out. So many of these things here. Level 13. I still can't cast Teleport. Still got a 100% fail rate, funny enough. I might as well put the ring on. I have a spare slot. Let me ID these staves and things too. It's good to have, actually. Ooh. See, I personally like using staves of summoning and like summoning monsters to fight. I think it's a good way to get EXP a lot of the time. It can be risky, especially for casters, but it's not going to stop me. I'm going to do it anyway. Look, it's a mine dog. Just some medium fairies. Nothing too fancy this time. Try to do it in a hallway though, so you're not surrounded too badly. This isn't even really like an ideal spot to do it here, honestly. I should have picked somewhere better. Oh, it's a bunch of mine dogs, actually. Oh, they're actually worth quite a lot of XP right now. Let me see here. Okay, they all blew up. Nice. No, they're worth not that much at this point in the game. That's cool. Oh, another potion. Let me see. Useless. Totally worthless. Okay. Oh, that guy's still alive. I didn't know that. He's still around somewhere too. Hold on. Detect monsters. Where did he go? How did he blink that far? Also, I have to go deal with a software bug. I don't want them spreading. Oh, come on. Go. Shoot. Corpse. Alright, let me go find a nice, long, straight corridor. The one up at the top here should be good. Make sure this is clear first. There's another priest. Hey, a gun. I think these sell for like 1,000 or so. Maybe not. Maybe not the hunting rifles, but I'll find out. Typically guns are pretty good sells in this game. Okay. Alright, let's do some summoning. Unruly horse, green naga. Okay, go for the naga because these things do acid attacks. Alright. Next. Only one charge left. Alright, see, we got some decent stuff here. These guys are worth 32 XP. Yeah. So is the air spirit. Everything else is kind of unimpressive, but either way, like, I'll take what I can get, and that's not bad. Oh, right. Actually, cast it, please. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, whores. Are these guys strong to fire, though? Yeah, shit, they are. Can I maledict you? No, you don't care about that. Okay, let me crossbolt you. It's not very efficient, though. How much are you worth? You're not worth enough. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. I wanna go recharge my stuff. Yeah, I really don't wanna have to fight you guys. Like, I can melee you, but my melee is kind of bad, and these things also inflict fear, so that kind of makes it even worse. Okay. Recharge. Can't yet, so let me get some money then. Buy my hunting rifle? Yeah, it's something. 500's okay. I'll take it. Let me look around here real quick. Do we have my second book? No. Maybe they don't sell the Necromancer books in the stores. Because they're like, nasty, dirty, filthy books or something. Or it could just be bad luck, I'm not sure. Sorcery, Arts, and Necromancy. Yeah, I mean, it's not here. I could go check one of the other towns, but I don't really have the money for that right now, unfortunately. So I can't yet, not immediately. By the way, here she is. Junie's just right over here now. Sorry, June, didn't mean to scare you. I just bumped my elbow. I don't really need object location either. Never really bother with that. Too much of a crapshoot, honestly. You don't want to. Gotta make sure I've got Word of Recall. Let me get all those, couple of TP scrolls. That should more or less do, I guess. It's not a great stockpile of supplies, but it'll do. Luckily, summoning staves count as like bad staves, so they're really cheap to recharge. It's super handy. Oh, actually, I have enough for all of them now. Perfect. Okay, I didn't realize. Okay, cool. Alright, go back in. There's Flying Monkey. Do you care about fire? Oh, you don't seem to resist it, but you've got a lot of HP, that's for sure. Come back. Oh, I guess I did kill it. I don't see it. Yeah, it's dead. I just missed the message. Sand Dwellers are decent, like, drops early on. I think they tend to always drop an item or a treasure. I kind of like fighting these guys when they show up. Not in melee, though. Not right now. Mamizou. So now we're fighting this excellent, it says. I have my doubts. But I do kind of have a really plain, boring weapon still. So that might be part of why it's not doing great. But I guess I can try to rank it up a bit. Stray God. Sure, I'll melee the Stray God. Why not? Nothing could possibly go wrong from that. Okay, and that's that encounter. I don't even know why I bother with the mushrooms. So many of the mushrooms suck. There's like one good mushroom. Just Mushroom of Restoration. Assuming that's even in Gensouband. I think it is, but I'm not sure. It restores all of your stats. But everything else is kind of just trash. I think they're more for throwing than anything. Because there's so many negative ones. I've just never bothered. I don't know if that's me dodging a bullet with a mechanic that's not really that good. Or if the mechanic really does have some use to it. I'm not so sure, to be honest. But there aren't really too many people like super knowledgeable about this game, so maybe some Japanese players, if anything, could advise me. But I don't really know anyone who plays the game besides a couple English-speaking players who have played it a bit. I've seen like 3 or 4 other people play it actually, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that it's not like totally doomed to obscurity. Angband is already like a pretty obscure game nowadays, you know. Typically, it's older folks that you're gonna find who have played Angband. And I guess at 32, I'm solidly in that camp too. Whether I want to be or not. Sorry, I'm just contemplating my mortality. I'll sell for 100 or 2. Anything like that helps this early on, really. But yeah, I want to start showing off some clips of Ina-chan's Sticker Survival, but there's just a couple things that I need the dev to fix first regarding line wrapping, some UI stuff. It'd be nice to translate the rest of the UI too, which I thought we'd already done, but apparently not. So that would make for some slightly cleaner clips where people can actually understand the mechanics of what's going on. Not these guys again. They always spawn really big groups too. I'll probably get Fear Resist eventually. Naturally. Can't wait. Fear is such a stupid mechanic in this game. It's like brokenly strong if it gets on you, and if you have to rely on melee, and I gotta do for these guys because they resist my other elements. Come on. Jeez, okay, look. Kill the priest. And I'll just frostbolt this guy to finish him off. I cannot fight like a whole pack of them. I'm not even gonna try. I don't have anything that works on them. I think I'm just gonna go down to different floors, hope that there aren't any more there. Simple as that. I cannot deal with them. Ooh. Okay, beasts are pretty good. They're usually pretty easy XP too. They don't really do too much. They just like skirt around at the edge of your vision. Sometimes they melee you. They're typically just like free XP bombs. Just blow them up and get rewards. Same thing goes for all the divine spirits, honestly. Okay, that resists fire. And malediction too, I imagine. So, let's fight in melee. The bear should be fine. Alright, more wolves. Hey, it's wards. The classics. How much are you worth? Still worth 35. Jeez. You can see why these things are like the level up strategy in some variants. They're just worth so much. And they're just so weak. They're just like melee wolves that appear in like little packs. They're not really a big deal typically. I need MP, hold on. Ooh, hounds. Nice. Alright, we're deep enough to find hounds now. Still haven't got anything cool over here. We don't have light resist, but we don't really need it besides... Well, blindness resist would be nice if we could get that, but... Well, we don't have it. Obviously, blindness is kind of really crippling for a spellcaster. That hound might have spawned alone. I wonder if that's a thing. for like early 4s like this one. I don't know. Okay, so mailing these guys takes a while, so don't do it unless you're just fighting one at a time. They're still pretty difficult in melee for Mamizou. So in my recent CDA run, I'm kind of really learning, like, it's your proficiencies more so than like your raw stats that really influence your skills. Like, there's definitely some of both there, of course, but I could take like an extra 3 points or so in strength and just like maybe 1 level in actual melee skills or like bashing or whatever would make up for that. Hey, it's Michael. Killer. Got her. I don't really have like a good formula there, and I don't think that's even a good thing to really be trying to do. Ooh. But words. It makes such a big difference, which is kind of frustrating because those are something that you can train up, and barring mods that you can enable like kills to stats and stuff, and obviously stuff like bionics, mutations, like all these really annoying things, barring stuff like that, your actual raw stats, like your strength and your int and whatnot, are kind of fixed where they are. So typically what I do is, you know, I'm a filthy min-maxer. So I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take like really low skill proficiencies. My character's not gonna have any melee training, but they're gonna have better raw stats, so I can train them up and like get more in the long run. And you'd think that would be okay, but God, if your character starts out with bad melee, they start out with bad melee. It's really difficult to get a start going like that. You gotta be really, really careful and only fight like single just babby zombies at first. Otherwise, you will just die repeatedly. Or I guess just die once if you're a permadeath player, like is intended, but too bad. I cheat. Just taking a peek at the ping that I got here. Okay, cool. Just something from one of the devs of that game I was talking about, just showing you how to do some stuff on the project. Much appreciated. That's not a book that's useful to me. Hey, baby black dragon, just like in Cataclysm, woohoo. Oh, these guys, they're not worth much, I guess, but they have much of a choice. If they decide they want to deal with you, you have to deal with them, sadly. And they kind of pass through walls and I don't, so what choice do I get? I did have level 15 though. That's good. I still can't teleport though, that's bad. Whatever. There's not much point learning new spells. I feel like I'm just gonna wait until I have the next book. I'm already an expert in Onibi, which is good. I think there's only one more level left, Master. So just keep on spamming it, I guess, until I get it there. How is my skill proficiency doing? Oh, I've already leveled up 7 times. Wow. Nice. That's not maxed by any means. I don't know what the max is would be. Probably 20 or 25 or something. That's pretty good. Hey, hounds. Come back here, come back here. You guys are worth so much. So are all these dogs, really. I don't really know why, but the dogs just tend to be worth a lot. Ooh. I know I should probably, like, fix how this is. Here we go. That's a bit better, yeah? Now we can actually see enemy info properly here. 66, huh? That's quite a lot. Let me deal with this guy first, since he's right next to me and all. Oh, he's already running away. These guys are going to be kind of like a big MP drain. Like, I can kill them, but I don't think I can kill them all at once. I think I might run out of MP if I do that, because I think there's going to be more than what you can see there. Typically with these guys. Kind of like hordes like this. Big groups of enemies. Whatever the formal term really would be. Squad. A posse of black ogres. Alright, good. I think that was like half a level though, so that's quite nice to get. This is Helps. I like this song. One of my felt top 5, top 10. I'm not sure if I have 10 felt songs I like recognize and really like, but I've got at least 5 around there. They're a good circle. I don't own any of those CDs, but maybe I'll grab some when I'm in Japan. Probably next year, when I finally take that trip. Can't wait to take the plunge and just go. Got some traveling I might do this year too. I've got something lined up in May where I might be going to North Carolina, I want to say, for a booth for the game I'm working on that I mentioned. And I might also be going to Toho Fest in, what is that, June, I think? But man, if I do both of that, that's 2 like back-to-back out-of-state trips, and Toho Fest, of course, is California, alright, which is opposite side of the country for me. But I don't mind. Both of these, though, like, whichever one I do first, if I don't do both of them, will be my first time ever flying alone. I've taken a train alone once. Well, twice if you count taking it back, I guess. But I've only ever flown once, and it was with my ex-wife a couple of years ago to go to Florida for, like, Disney, Universal, and all that stuff. It's honestly kind of intimidating, but that's just because I wouldn't say sheltered, but I would say coddled. I'm a coddled adult. Look, I'm not totally a man-child. I'm living in a house I'm renting, not living with my parents. There's no shame in that, by the way. I have friends who live with their parents, and I still respect them as, like, adults, but I still get a bit self-conscious sometimes, admittedly. I think a lot of people probably do. But there's a lot of adulting I don't really have much experience with. I mean, like, I can go in and talk to the tax lady and do my taxes. That's cool, right? That's an adult skill that you need to have. Telling someone your earnings, printing out the necessary paper, or giving them the PDFs or whatever. Jeez. Melee still needs some work, Mamizou. It really does. Ooh. I was gonna say, like, that was a basilisk for a second. I see what that is. Okay, just kill it. Easy. Still going through Final Fantasy XIV with a good friend of mine. We're up to Dawn Trail. However, we're also spending a bit of time cleaning up some of the Endwalker content that we didn't do, like the raids and whatnot. We just finished the 3rd Endwalker Alliance raid today. Not really a fan of them personally. I didn't really care about, like, the characters. The spectacle wasn't really, like, my kind of thing either. The music was it was fine, but, like, they've got a big bar to beat with, like, the early music from A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward, in my opinion. Like, you gotta work really hard to beat the Alexander songs. I wish they'd just do more stuff like that. Just give us more Alexander raids. Just give us another 48 Alexander raids. I don't care about savages or anything either. Just regular ones are good for me. I'd be happy. Just give us more Alexander tier music and I'm happy. Oh, I cannot melee those guys. Stop trying. Sorry, I got busy talking. They're over here too. Go away, go away, go away. Okay, hold on, let me focus for just a moment here. Spam the same command on these enemies over and over again. It takes a lot of focus, don't you know? Come on now. I think this to me is a demon book, a Yoma book from Toho, and I think they count as like capture orbs in this game. I think they're just Pokeballs that you can use to capture monsters, but I've never really used them. Again, I've never really had much luck with the followers in this game. I don't really know exactly how they work. I think they might be able to level up and, like, I'm not gonna quite say evolve, but basically evolve into, like, better tiers of their monsters eventually. I think that is a thing. But I don't really have experience with it. Eventually, I'll play a character who's, like, dependent on that, maybe. I think Tsukasa kind of like the dancers do that kind of thing, I want to say. I'm not really sure, to be honest. But eventually, I'll play a character who has to learn about that, and I'll learn about it. That's kind of how I'm feeling. I'll play a character who's really good at this thing, then I'll learn how to do it. Kill that guy. Why did the Novice Warrior die? Oh, is Onibi an AoE spell now? It doesn't say it is, but maybe it is an AoE spell and I just didn't notice. Maybe it's hitting like a little bit around the target too. Yeah, it hits two things. It's probably not like a 3x3, it's probably like a cross shape, if I had to guess, but that's really nice. That's cool. Now let's use the crossbolts here. Otherwise this guy will kind of kick my ass, I think. These guys I think I can do with the Hoth Goblins. Really, just fine. Oh, I got level 16. Good. I guess at this point, like, I'm doing okay on XP, but before I would go to another dungeon, I'd probably want some better gear. And that can kind of be tedious to get. Sometimes I don't really know the best way to progress in these games, like I mentioned earlier. There are, like, general, like, vague guides on the wiki that say, like, hey, before you go here, get this, resist, that kind of thing. Don't go down to this dungeon level before you have these resists and whatnot. That's just kind of, like, general Angband stuff. That could come in handy. Whatever, I guess I thought I had other stuff to ID, but I guess not. Weird. Let me see here. Ooh, no, hold on, wait. The Ant Queen must be in there. Giant red ants, right, no, they're fine. I was gonna say, like, giant fire ants are worth a lot. Giant red ants are the same graphic, but not as much, I don't think. Unfortunately. Is the Ant Queen really here? She wouldn't spawn at level 15, right? Or is she really that low of, unique? Oh, it's just a beast. It's just a plague bearer of Nurgle. Okay, right. I forgot that these guys are associated with ants. I think typically locusts are more of a plague thing, but suit yourself. Okay, there we go. That makes a lot more sense for sure. Okay, let me see. I'll explore more of this floor, even though it doesn't say there's anything cool here. I kind of highly doubt that there is. I'll explore it anyway. Because I haven't seen anything really critically bad that's stopping me from exploring, which is kind of good at least. I should be using this more often. There's a Migo. Now, it wouldn't take too long to kill, but I think they resist frost and maybe fire too. Probably not. They confuse you a lot, though, I think, on hit. They're not as deadly as they are in Cataclysm, don't get me wrong. Oh, hi. Evening. Thank you for the raid. But as a caster, I still don't want to be fighting Amigo anyway, if I can help it. They're just a little bit dangerous. I don't want to get, like, spam confused, you know? That kind of thing. I think I'll recall out. Man, I have so little money, though. That kind of sucks. Let me see. Yeah, it's fine. I'll recall out and upgrade my stuff a little bit. Oh, hey, Birdie. Didn't even know you were here. Evening. Evening. Let me see. I can sell off that glaive. That counts as an axe, not a blunt weapon, yeah? I'm sure it does, so I don't need it. What else do I have that I can get rid of? All this magic stuff I don't really need. Not all of it, but a lot of it. This is Gensouband. So there's this cool, really ancient roguelike called Angband that still gets updates to this day. And it had this, like, Japanese fork called Hengband that got really popular. And then both the English and Japanese communities took Hengband and started making forks of that, and forks of the stuff that came from that and came from that. And it's this really long, like, incremental game looking ass tree of, like, different forks of different games. And here we are in the year 2025, where you can play an English translation of a Toho-themed variant called Gensouband, where you can play as essentially any Toho character. You can also make your own custom characters out of the races, and it's fun. It's a really, really good game. Angband is like a classic roguelike, though, so it's maybe not so accessible for a lot of people. But for the people that it clicks with, I think it clicks with really, really well. And it's the kind of game that you can sink a lot of hours into, and believe me, I have. Over the years, I probably have hundreds of hours in Angband and its different variants. God, I probably started playing Angband when I was like early 20s. That's a whole decade old now, so... it's been a hot few minutes here and there. So I rolled Mamizou as tonight's random character, and it's going well so far. I picked Necromancer as her spell field, which might sound kind of strange, and it probably is if you think about it. But the transformation stuff didn't really sound that fun to me. I'd rather, like, if I'm gonna play a caster, I'd rather have some projectiles and stuff. So I went with this because it sounds like dark magic, but with more defensive and support stuff. So it's okay so far. I'm just spamming the fire spell, Oni B. Junie, come on. Come on, sweetie. She's got, like, her tail on my mouse. Which, to be fair, I don't really have to use during this. But it's still annoying, isn't it? Juniper's present. You wanna go? You wanna go? You can go. I'll fight you. That's perfectly fine. Thanks for popping in, then 3DS. Have a good night. Alright, so let's see. We're level 16 so far. Is Mamizou got like any other passive stuff from leveling? She's got free action, so that's something, I guess. I'd rather get like blind or confusion resist though, that would be good. Personally, what I like to do is start going to the SDM as early as possible and like looking for cool items there. Because you can find stat potions and magic books and things there. Now, I think it's probably pretty dangerous to go this early on, but I think that's not going to stop me anyway. I think I'm still going to do it. I'm not going to go further than a single floor though, because that would be really, really bad. Let's see. What else can I get to, like, help increase my odds of survival? Now, obviously I need Order Recall, always. Phase door is good, I'll take 17 of them. 8 TP scrolls. That's not too bad. I don't have, like, really good emergency healing, but you can't really buy emergency healing unless it's in the black market, so that's just kind of how it is, unfortunately. I can't afford anything here in the black market anyway, obviously. Except this. It's not really useful. Nice and all, but I don't need to spend that much money on it. Get more distance. Well, yeah. Distance is nice. I've got good information, thankfully. So that's good. I could buy a cookie. I don't really think that's gonna do too much for me, though. Before I even travel there, though, hold on, I need more food. I will literally starve to death on the way there. On the way there to the SDM, I think. Otherwise. Okay, it's here at the lake, so let me go unlock it. What is that? Eternity. Some dogs. Hold on, let me just deal with this little random encounter first. Eternity's dead. Everything else I can easily just melee. I will eat that. Isn't it nice how eating in this game takes a single turn? Cataclysm should learn from this. That's okay, I get that Cataclysm's like more of a simulator, but that game can be just frustrating sometimes. Like, I'm especially struggling to keep my character not underweight, because working on like armor and cars and house stuff. You know, the game's just like, sorry, you used up 20,000 calories of energy today. You are now starving, even though you also ate like 15,000. You were hungry all the time, you were underweight. 3 maids. Let me just cast Onibi. Did I really fail that? Did I really get a 3% fail chance on that? These things are a little bit dangerous in packs like this. Thankfully, I can almost one-shot them. Maybe sometimes I can if I get lucky. The AoE is going to come in handy here, I guess. Yeah, there we go. You can really see it there. That's good. You can find Diose here too. Diose is not a unique in this game. She's just like Great Fairy. So there's multiple of her out there. But she's pretty dangerous because she summons a ton of stuff. She's nasty. Don't like her. I think everyone's already probably heard at this point that Diose is in the new Toho book. Ooh, I can get my Necromancy book. Don't mind if I do. It's been revealed that her power is the ability to swim through mist. So that's cool. That kind of like sets her apart a bit more as like a character. Not if Koakuma's going to be in there too. I don't know if people already have their hands in the book or if it's even out yet. Alright, so let's see here. Don't worry about Patchley's thing right now. What can I learn from this book? What do we got here? We got Netherbolt. Netherbolt is great. That's good. I'll take that. Alright, so how strong is Netherbolt? Let's find out. Netherbolt is 10d11. That is pretty good. That is very, very good. If you're lucky, of course. Current goal, I'm probably just going to play for 2 hours and switch to Umineko, I think. Regardless of what happens. Or if I die before then, I'll probably just switch over immediately because I wouldn't want to start up a new character this late in. Let's see. I don't know what these do. Oh. Well, that is why I have the wiki up, isn't it? So let's see here. We got Netherbolt, which we already know. Oh, cool. So it's called Nether Arrow in Japanese. That's neat. We got Summon Evil Spirit, which is known as what in game? Summon Evil Spirits. Okay. Summons multiple evil spirits. We've got Binding. So let's see. This interrupts the teleports of nearby enemies for a certain amount of turns, so they can't teleport away. That's interesting. That has some uses for like Marissa, who tries to steal stuff and teleport away. So Read Lingering Thoughts gets the like basic ID of an item, which is kind of worthless though. If you're level 30 or higher, it becomes a full ID, but not like a full ID. So it's not like higher identify. That's kind of pointless though, like casting that, using MP on it, when I already have like perception. Maybe at level 30 it'll be better, I don't know. We have Insight Possession. Tries to possess a monster and make them go berserk. Okay. More likely to work on yokai, but doesn't work on monsters that don't have, like, minds, basically. Okay, doesn't work on quest targets either, whatever. Never really tried inflicting berserk on stuff. That's probably useful against, like, casters and whatnot, right? That might be useful. Probably good to inflict it on just, like, Toho characters, too, so they don't do nasty things. This just tries to summon one undead. And if you fail, it summons a hostile undead instead. Great. Hi, Miss Yakumo. Evening. This is Gensouband. This is a Toho-themed variant of a classic roguelike that gets a lot of, like, forks and variants and stuff. So, pretend it's like a Minecraft mod pack themed on Toho, kind of. But it's maintained by one person, and it's not a bunch of, like, mods. Instead of just... It's one person making a bunch of changes to the game, but also still including all of the base content. Drain mana. That does exactly what you think. Let's see, yada yada yada, whatever. And we have Instigate. Okay, so it seems like this, summons on the undead monsters on the floor to you. Interesting. Oh, you're familiar with Angband? Nice. So you would probably love Gensouband then, to be honest. Okay, some of these are okay, some of these aren't super useful. I guess I'll get Ding. I'll learn some of these. Yeah, as soon as that gets to like beginner, maybe I'll put some levels into it too. That might be nice. I mean, summoning stuff is useful. I'll get some evil spirits and try that too, I guess. Why not? Binding. Oh, I'm not high enough level for that. Never mind. Gotta be 18 for that. Okay. 18 or older, sorry. Alright, some evil spirits. Useful. Really? Green gluttonous ghosts and a poltergeist? A poltergeist, right? No, it's a moaning spirit. That's arguably maybe worse. I don't know. Useless. Everything is too weak. Alright, so this place is immediately deal 30, which is kind of scary. I'm aware of that. I'm gonna try it. Arc vials. I mean, I have like 2 levels of fire resist, actually. I don't care about an arc vial. That's fine. Let me just illuminate so I can see, please. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I wait a second, you will show up. Do you resist nether? I wonder, you're a demon, so maybe. Find out. Yeah, you do. Okay. Oh god. I might have made a mistake. Okay, arc vial. They usually don't melee because they're usually too busy spamming firebolts. But they do some melee damage. A little bit of melee damage. I can cast one more nether bolt. Wait, I have frostbolts. I'm stupid. Just frostbolt it. It'll just instantly die. These things don't like cold. Duh. Right, anyway. Can I melee an iron golem? Probably not, right? It's gonna take a while. Yeah, let's just not. Let me just go back to the surface. Being on the surface here is good because I'm kind of like just dipping my toes into the dungeon repeatedly until I find stuff that I can kill. Yeah, so I was gonna say that's not gonna work on you probably. I think these guys resist fire too. It sucks that I don't have anything like good for certain enemy types. That is like the whole point of the Necromancer field, of course, though. Fuzzy beetle. I mean, the frost giant's an easy target though. For once, that's good. I just use fire on you. Carry on. What? Huh? Why does this thing resist? Mollified bird. Why do you resist fire? Huh? Okay, if you say so. That's so strange. Okay, let's kill the stone giant. I don't think they're even worth that much, but I'm more of interested in finding items here, if anything. That would be good. Even like rods like this might have something on them. That would be good. It's just doors. Okay. Now it's just fun. Oh. No, if those were a different kind of hound, maybe I'd do it, but I don't have the means to really kill fire hounds very well. I guess I could use netherbolt, mind you. What are cast tiles, really? I need to know. Probably don't touch them, but that's all. Hill Giant should be an easy target. Nice. This might be too slow. I'm trying to think of like what else I should do. I think there is like a general progression guide up on the wiki. Maybe I'll skim that. What is an Anenra? Smoke thing. It's worth a ton of XP. So if I could kill it, that'd be nice. Okay, it's weak to that. That's good. Alright, now I just wait for it to come back, because it will. The AI in this game is stubborn. Nothing ever runs away for real. Oh, Shambler. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What are you weak to? You resist fire. Why? I don't know. Why not? I guess. You count as something... What are you? Powerful creature. That tells me nothing. Malediction doesn't seem to work. Do you resist nether? No. Okay, well, I'll just use nether on you then. it was healing off me, I think, when it hit me. No, it just concentrated on its wounds. Okay. What about crossbows? I want to save these for the Enenra. Oh, I'm just gonna have to leave because I can't kill this thing. I'm out of MP. But I got some XP from hitting it. That kinda sucks. But yeah, I'm kind of looking for, like, good items or low and strong enemies like that guy that I can kind of just take down with most of my MP pool. Because those guys were 600. If I killed one, I would have leveled up immediately. I probably got a good amount of XP from just hitting them a couple times even, which is cool. What's that over there? Lava gold. I'll pass. I'll pass. And if I could find more wands, that would be nice. I'd like to build up a good collection of them. Ooh, Honeywell are worth a ton. They're pretty scary, though. I think they're actually friendly by default, maybe? My defender golems are just kind of hard to kill. Oh, okay, everything already knows I'm here. You know what? I can shoot you guys. So you resist fire. Not surprised, since you're like clay. Well, frost. You don't resist that, but it doesn't do much to you necessarily. Oh, I didn't even hit you. I hit the stupid plague bearer of Nurgle, which is just in my way. Really? Come on. What about you? Okay, you don't like fire. I can hit you at least. Okay, now let's hit the Honeywell with ice. Resists it a lot. Okay. How about Nether? I don't think it's gonna work because it's inanimate. Resists it. Resists everything. Okay. Alright, well, let me hit it a couple more times and then I'll just leave. Oh my god. I almost just died. Where did that white knight behind me come from? I didn't even see that. I went down to like 20 HP there. Firehounds. I mean, I could just hit them with crossbolt. They're worth a fair bit. Sure, I'll wait for them to come up here. Hi there. I can also netherbolt you. I could malediction, but I'd rather one-shot you, so netherbolt will probably do that. MBA. MBA. Failed the spell. MBA. Still unskilled with it. MBA. Come on. MBA, and then I'm all out. Okay. How much is it? Like 18 to cast? 16. Okay. I'll crossbolt the remaining ones then. You should really see my hands playing this game, honestly. Wish I could show it. Like, how much I'm just jumping around the keyboard. Angband is very much that kind of game. For better or for worse. Okay, so there's more than I have MP and charges for, but I did level up. So I got exactly what I wanted. Let me just kill one or two. Wait, what is that? What is that? Hidarugami. I don't really know what you do. I'm hungry. It's okay. Let's not bother. Hold on. Oh god. Can't deal with what's in there. Hey, actually can recharge your stuff for you. That's kind of appealing. Sadly, there's not too much you can really sell here, though. But recharge my frostbolts for me, please. I would appreciate that. That's cool. Okay. Generation restarted place player. Okay. In some variants, that error, I think, makes it so you're not on the stairs anymore, which is not good. If it weren't for Marissa being right there, I would do that. She's not even a massive threat, but I don't want to fight her with 10 hounds either, I don't think. Let's see. I don't know why I'm even considering that as this kind of character. My defenses are still pathetic. I have 29 AC. Let me snipe some good targets here. Oblivion now. Please, no Oblivion now, actually. I'm not ready for that. Never did play Oblivion. Only Skyrim. Oh, it's another Shambler. They take a while to kill, though. Another bolt worked on them, right? But I'd rather fight it up here instead of in a cramped hallway. If I could just kill these spiders, then get... Oh, the spiders are just gonna get in the way of my projectiles after all. Like, bait that thing up here, I could fight it, I think. Oh, hold on. We have something way better. Earthhounds. Easy targets worth a ton of XP. Did I lose the book? The Firehounds burned up my other book. Damn. I didn't see that. It's kind of a big deal. I'll have to buy another copy. Actually probably has one for me. That means I can't use Onibi right now, which sucks. That was kind of my go-to. It's cheap for decent damage, you know. But you can see these guys are worth ridiculous amounts of XP. Hounds are really good in general. Typically, at any stage in the game, there's a type of hound that is going to be worth a lot for you. And if you can find them, and as long as like they're not really dangerous to your character, they're good targets. Let's check something here. Cool. Okay, just fix your Mamizou for sticker survival. That bug that I mentioned earlier. Just some line wrapping issues. That's all. Okay, let me another bolt you. Okay. I can melee one, that's fine. Okay. Let me get my MP back. What are you? Just an Agent Benedict. Oh, you're actually kind of worth a lot at this point. I've never seen these guys to the point where they're worth killing before. But I guess that point does exist. That's cool. They usually spawn in groups, don't they? I think. Oh, I think they're fighting the Shambler. I don't think they like it. Shambler won, though. Indeed it did. Okay, so you hurt a bit in melee. Fair bit. Alright, no. You healed yourself, so I can't do anything there. Okay, I can buy another Necromancy book here. Thank you, Batchy. I see. It's a wolf chieftain with an entourage. Got mind dogs, it's got... Werewolves can be a bit annoying. I think they inflict fear or something, I'm not sure. Shadowhounds are like one of the weakest hounds, I think, as far as EXP goes. Earthhounds are really good, the ones I was fighting just now. Nah, I don't really care, that's too much chaos for me. This character can't currently really handle like super hectic situations like that. Are these guys asleep? They should be asleep. So I should be able to Onibi them. Let's hit the ones over there. Yeah. Yeah. Onibi full targets. I should be hitting multiple like this. I'm not committed to killing all of these guys, but I'm committed to... Oh, hey, more Earthhounds. I wish I could stay, but I'm already at half HP. I think it's Bert the Stone Troll. I can hit him a little bit, I guess, but I don't think I'll be able to really kill him. Another bolt's probably my best bet, right? Against you. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, I can just kill him. Never mind, he's just dead. With 3,000, it says. Not actually. The XP in this game is weird, but that's good. Oh, it's a woman. Got a wall. I have nothing to kill you with, sadly. What's this potion? Nothing. What's this potion? It's a mystery. I'll take it. Fearhounds. You guys also kind of suck. You're not worth much. Wait, it says that granite wall's worth 500 XP. Damn. Wish I could actually kill that, but I don't really want to melee it with Mamizou. I think they do acid damage and ruin their equipment. And she takes so long to kill things in melee. Ooh, Algaroths. I thought these guys were supposed to be called Algaroths. I think there's a letter missing. I could be wrong. Oh, that's Reimu. That's not even like, something else. Hold on. It's not even like a library defender golem that looks kind of like Reimu. It's actually Reimu herself. In the flesh. Hell Ravens. These guys are original monsters. I mean, I could frost... Wait, my frost... I use this up already? Damn. I was gonna say, like, I could probably frostbolt you. This guy's fast. Isn't a big threat, though. But he does do the teleport away thing. I lost the little bit of money I had. Wait, no, he took a potion. How dare you take a potion? Wow. What a jerk. Alright, let's see. Lost level 20 on it. I want to hit level 20 before I go back. Thing is, this strategy is only really viable if I go to the SDM, I guess. It's too risky Ward of Recalling in and trying to find the stairs. Because if I end up spawning it on something bad, then I'm not very safe at all, am I? Okay, so no. Why am I poisoned? I don't know. I wish I just had something that hit the whole room, because that would be really great right about now. But I don't. I'm just gonna get blinded turn 1 if I stay there. Cloud Golem? There we go. Nice. A little bit more. That's just an Orc unique. Not really a big threat, but at the same time, I can't really deal with, like, crowds of monsters like this. My AC is too pathetic to really dodge anything. AC, despite being armor class, is actually your dodge chance in melee in this game. Don't question it. It's just how it is. I think it's a holdover from D&D or something. I don't know. A lot of these old roguelikes, Angband included, are based off of Dungeons and Dragons, like, systems, essentially. Alright, we're on level 20. Give me Constitution, I think. I want some HP. Give me just 5, that's kind of pathetic. Nice. Did we get anything new here? Nope, nothing new. No new traits. Dang. Unless there's... nothing here either. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let me see. Let me... go back to town. Seems it lets me here. Yeah, I'm fine on food. I can make it there. Let's see here. Can't even levitate yet. How obnoxious. I need money. Money is an issue right now. I need money so I can, like, buy wands and recharge them and whatnot. Yeah, see, I'd love to buy that wand of fire bolts, but I can't. So let's see. I have nothing to actually sell right now at all. I have Word of Recall, though. So I think I will just go... I don't even have any Cure Critical Wounds. Not like it's really that great when you have 257 HP anyway. Healing like 30 isn't going to really do too much typically, but still. It's nice to have something for if having low on HP and get poisoned, so there, I have one. Okay. Let me see if I can just get, like, deeper into the mausoleum. Start finding just some, like, good gear, some excellent gear, anything to start giving me money so I can start getting magic stuff going. Caster classes tend to kind of have to also rely on magic devices in this game, which is fine. I don't really mind it particularly. Malediction is going to be less and less useful moving forward. Oh, we have nether bolts. Transform resist that. Nether bolts. Resist that to cross bolts. Oh, I'm still out of charges. Really though, at this point, the biggest threats are the things that resist like every element in the book. And there are some things in the game that just kind of do that. It's really, really annoying too. Like that trench worm, I just kind of can't kill it. It is essentially just invincible. It might as well be. So I think maybe what I'll do... Why don't I get some summons that might help me? Let's get Create Skeleton as well. So I'm going to use Create Skeleton. I'm going to fail to use Create Skeleton. The trench worm is now in front of me. Okay. That is a flying skull. Well, I mean, it looks like it's biting the flying skull, so that's good. It's not biting me. So I'm happy. Some evil spirits, and I'm gonna go hide behind my summons. And see if maybe they can kill this thing. It just killed, like, several of them in one turn. And trench worms aren't typically really like a big issue. But right now they're kind of annoying. Just because they're really resistant to my stuff. That is a problem, obviously. It's still full HP. Well, no, it's technically one pip away from full HP, I guess. Okay, alright, come on, come on. Kill it, kill it. Well, where did it go? Oh, it's running. Get back here, come on. I changed my mind, I changed my mind. I'll let the ghost hit it for a second. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. Alright, it's dead. That took so much work. I think I did more damage than the ghosts in the end there. Just fine. I guess even if they're just helping take aggro, it's useful. Can I just make this skill better by just spam casting it? Probably can, right? Oh, Hydra. Good Hydra. Go, my skeletons. Kill the Hydra. Come on, come on. Dude, the Hydras are really, really weak. It's okay. Let me see here. Unskilled. How dare you report me for unskilled? Yeah, sure, dismiss them all, I don't care. I'm just trying to, yeah, it's beginner now. Yeah, you can just grind it. Which I assume will help with, like, what it casts? Maybe not, I don't actually know. Let me at least, like, get it to, skilled level if I can, maybe. I can do the same thing for the Evil Spirit one, too. It'll probably help with the fail rate, at least. I don't know, really. Of course, there's, like, an MP upkeep, too, I think. I think some variants make it, like, lower your max MP, but I guess this one is just, like, it spends MP. There we go, it's skilled. Okay. MBB. Let's see here. Okay. Hey, that summons a lot of stuff. That's cool. Jeez. I know. They, like, go through the walls and start messing with things, too. They just go attack all sorts of random stuff. That's cool, actually. None of those are really powerful monsters in particular. They're all really, really weak. But, oh well. Oh, actual hostile ones, I think. Oh, wait, no. No. Weird. No, yeah, that Phantom Warrior was hostile. Or those ones aren't. Let's see. Still unskilled. Jeez, at least get it to beginner. At least beginner would make me happy. I don't need to grind it as skilled. I don't really care that much. But beginner is kind of too bad. Or rather, no. Unskilled is too bad. Beginner is fine. It says percent fail is okay, I don't mind. Okay, alright. Let's continue on now. We've had a bit of a diversion for that. So yeah, I need money, so I just need to kind of find, just keep rolling around ID good and excellent stuff and just sell it, really. And all it is. I'll get Oni beat a master before I get anything else up there. Did I just see something? I swear there was a purple enemy behind me for a split second there. Herobrine is haunting my Angband game. I can cast Detect Monsters. No, there's nothing of the sort. I don't know. I'm just hallucinating, I think, that's all. Just a little ghost on the screen. Ghost in the command shell. I just want to regen my MP. I don't want these Hellcats bothering me. Come on, come on. These things are such a pain. Alright. Let's see what we got. There's some Lighthounds. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's go take out the Lighthounds. Never mind, I can't see. That's just part of the course. If I can just get off like a turn or two where I can actually cast on them, I can kill one or two like instantly with Onibi. Here we go. See, that killed 4. Okay, so that it must be a 3x3 ball spell then. At this point, basically. That's awesome, actually. The damage is gonna fall off for sure. It's fixed damage, it's not random, which is really good. So honestly, definitely gonna be my staple for a little bit longer, I think, still. Trying to train melee a little bit too. I can barely take on like a baby dragon. It takes forever. Like, I can beat it, don't get me wrong, but it takes like 20 turns of just smacking it. I guess at the very least, once I get some money, I can enchant my weapon a little bit. I mean, I'd like to find like an actual ego or something to use in the blunt weapons class, but that's not a big deal, I suppose. We'll see. Some of the floating orbs, I think, are worth a bit of XP, right? No, it's not worth much. I don't really care. I think they're Gensouband original enemies that kind of just spam projectiles at you. They spam Danmaku. And it kind of hurts pretty bad, so I don't really like fighting them. So I'm gonna start spamming like fire bolts and stuff like that. They're pretty nasty. Pretty nasty guys. Pesky bee. Even those wild dogs just worth like 30, which I guess is less than it was earlier, but it's still something. Yeah, this is great. Super helpful. Right. Ooh, Earthhounds. My favorite. Earthhounds and Waterhounds tend to be like some of the really good, like... Their effects aren't super duper threatening, they're reasonably quick to kill, and they're worth a lot of XP. I don't have any Frostbolts. Let's see. That kind of sucks. But you know what? That's why we got the summons. Let's just summon some ghosts to fight this demon for me. We just play a little bit of SMT here. I have fire resist, so it's better that I do this than melee it. Still takes a while to kill though, that's for sure. Oh, yokai beasts are not on my side, I should kill them. So what do I have here? Hidarugami. It's like, Famine God or something? I'm not sure. But not in the same way that Jean is. Let me see here. I can cast this one more time to get a couple more guys up. I've taken some damage that I don't really like. These things are such a pain in the ass. I just have no way to deal with them. I'm gonna have to retreat. Okay, alright. We made it to safety. Cool. Alright, recall out. I need to reset recall out, though, that's fine. And I have no money. I don't know if my character's strong enough to really dig through walls. Wait, 24 strength? That's better than I thought. Oh yeah, I can dig through walls, okay, I think. Let me get some treasure detection, and I'll go do the boring method, maybe. I'll be wrapping up and going to Mineko in a minute anyway. No treasure detection scrolls, huh? No staves either. The game does not want me grinding money, apparently. It's forbidden this time, it seems. Let's see. It's hard. I need to spend like all my money on more for recall. Otherwise I'm just trapped in the dungeon. It's the 50% off, that's good. Okay. But I will be wrapping up and switching to Mineko, so let me just save and BRB for just a couple minutes here.